So now I am going to teach about drug and alcohol abuse. What is a drug? What is a drug? Any chemical compound that alters the biochemical and physiological process of the body of an individual, that is called as drug. Any chemical compound that alters the biochemical and physiological process of the body of an individual, that is called as drug. So next point is, what is drug abuse? So when the drug are taken other than medicinal use, when the drugs are taken other than the medicinal use in amounts or in frequency that impairs the physical, physiological, psychological functions of the body, that is called as drug abuse. So next one is commonly abused drugs. There are so many abused drugs are there in the world, but we are going to study only 3. So commonly abused drugs. The commonly abused drugs are opioids, cannabinoids, cocoa alkaloid, opioid, cannabinoid, cocoa alkaloid are the most abused drug. Number 1, opioids. What are opioids? So how it affects? Opioids means these drugs relieve pain. Opioids relieve pain, hence it is said to be analgesic. Opioids relieve pain by suppressing the activity of cerebral cortex, which binds with opioids binds with a specific opioid receptors. A specific opioid receptor present in the central nervous system and gastrointestinal tract. So, opioids, example for opioids: opium, morphine, heroin. Opium, morphine and heroin are the example for opioids. So next one, heroin. Heroin is commonly called as smack. Heroin is commonly called as smack. It is synthesized from morphine. Heroin is commonly called as smack. It is synthesized from morphine. By treating the morphine with acetic anhydride to form a powerful combination called diacetylmorphine or heroin. Heroin is white in color, odorless, bitter in taste. It is crystalline opioid obtained by the process of acetylation of morphine. So, heroin is commonly called as smack. It is synthesized from morphine. By treating the morphine with acetic anhydride to form a powerful combination called as diacetylmorphine, it is also called as heroin. What is the chemical name of heroin? Diacetylmorphine. So, heroin is white in color, colorless, bitter in taste, crystalline, and opioid obtained by the process of acetylation. So morphine. Morphine is extracted from the latex of poppy plant. Morphine is extracted from the latex, milky latex of poppy plant called as Papaver somniferum. Papaver somniferum. Generally, it is taken by snorting. and injection. Heroin is a depressant and slow down the body function. Heroin is a depressant and it slow down the body function. It makes the user to be inactive physically and mentally. So morphine is a very effective sedative. It's a very effective sedative and painkiller, and it is useful in the patient who have undergone surgery. So next one is cannabinoids. So these are the group of chemicals. Cannabinoids are the group of chemicals which interacts with the cannabinoid receptors present in the brain. Natural cannabinoids are obtained from the plant called as cannabis sativum. It is generally called as Indian hemp plant. Cannabinoids are obtained from the plant called as cannabis sativum. Indian hemp plant. Example: marijuana, charas, ganja, bhang. These are the examples for cannabinoids. So, cannabinoids are taken by inhalation or an oral ingestion. Cannabinoids effects on cardiovascular system. Cannabinoids effects on cardiovascular system. So next one is cocoa alkaloid. So what is cocoa alkaloid? It is also called as cocaine. So it is obtained from coca plant called as erythroxylon coca. Cocoa alkaloid is also called as cocaine. It is obtained from the cocoa plant called as erythroxylon coca. It interferes with the transportation of neurotransmitters, dopamine. There are so many different types of neurotransmitter: acetylcholine, dopamine, GABA, that is gamma aminobutyric acid. But cocoa alkaloid, that is cocaine, is obtained from the plant coca plant called erythroxylon coca. It interferes with the transportation of neurotransmitter dopamine. It is commonly called as cocaine, is commonly called as coke or crack. Cocaine is commonly called as coke or crack. So cocaine as a potent stimulant. It's a potent stimulating action on the central nervous system. It produces a sense of euphoria and it increases the energy. Excessive doses causes hallucination. Excessive doses causes hallucination. So plants with hallucinogenic property. So plants with hallucinogenic property are: number one, Etropa belladonna, datura, and erythroxylon coca. Plants with hallucinogenic property are: number one, Etropa belladonna, number two, datura, and number three, erythroxylon coca. So drugs like barbiturate, amphetamine, benzodiazepine, lysergic acid diethylamide are also hallucinogens, but they are synthetic, which are used in the treat the patient suffering from mental illness like depression and insomnia. Synthetic drugs like barbiturate, amphetamine, benzodiazepine, lysergic acid diethylamide are also called as synthetic hallucinogens, which are used in the treatment of the patient suffering from mental illness like depression and insomnia. Sometimes sports person often fall victim to drug addiction because sports person misuses the narcotic drug, anabolic steroid, analgesic and certain hormones to increase the muscle strength, to promote aggressiveness and athletic performance. That is why the sports person misuses the narcotic drugs. So next one is tobacco smoking. Tobacco smoking and its effect. So tobacco smoking. Tobacco is smoked, or it is chewed, or it is snuffed. Tobacco containing a toxic chemical that includes alkaloids, nicotine and carcinogen. Nicotine is the addictive drug present in the cigarette smoke. Cigarette smoking contains more than 50 carcinogen, that is cancer causing agent. So effects of cigarette smoking. Nicotine stimulates the adrenal gland to release adrenaline and noradrenaline into the blood, which raises the BP and increases the rate of heartbeat. First effect of cigarette smoking or tobacco smoking. Number 2. So smoking causes cancer of lung, that is bronchogenic carcinoma, cancer of throat and cancer of urinary bladder. Smoking is also causes bronchitis. Smoking is also causes bronchitis, that is inflammation of bronchi and bronchiole. Emphysema. Contraction of alveoli is called as emphysema. The contraction of alveoli is called as emphysema. And coronary artery disease and gastric ulcer. Next one. Cigarette smoking increases the carbon monoxide concentration in the blood and reduces the concentration of heme-bound oxygen that leads to deficiency of oxygen in the body, that leads to deficiency of oxygen in the blood. That condition is called as hypoxemia. So next one, adolescence. So what is adolescence? It is the teenage between 12 to 18 years, and it is considered as the bridge linking from childhood to adulthood. What is adolescence? It is a teenage between 12 to 18 years, considered as bridge linking from childhood to adulthood. That is called adolescence. So, next one is alcohol abuse. So, what is alcohol abuse? Drug abuse. So, next one is alcohol abuse. So, alcohol abuse, it is the excessive drinking of alcohol due to physical, psychological, social and criminal and economic problem. What is alcohol abuse? It is the excessive drinking of alcohol due to physical, psychological, social and criminal and economic problem. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಗೆ ಭೌತಿಕವಾಗಿ, ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾಗಿ, ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಬಂದಾಗ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಗೆ ಅಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಅಡಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಡಿಕ್ಷನ್? Addiction means psychological attachment to certain effect of drug. It is psychological attachment to the effect of certain drug and alcohol. So such as euphoria and temporary feeling, and their use become destructive with the repeated use of drug. So next one is withdrawal syndrome of drug and alcohol. The manifestation of unpleasant characteristics, the manifestation of unpleasant characteristic when the regular dose of drugs and alcohol is abruptly discontinued. It develops a syndrome, it develops a symptoms called as withdrawal syndrome. So what are the symptoms of withdrawal syndrome? Number 1, anxiety, and number 2, shakiness, nausea, sweating, abdominal pain, vomiting, etc. So these are the symptoms of withdrawal syndrome. Number 1, anxiety, shakiness, nausea, sweating, abdominal pain, vomiting, etc. Next one is effect of drug and alcohol abuse. What are the effects of drug and alcohol abuse? Number 1, effects of drug. Excessive dose of drug may lead to coma and death due to respiratory failure. Excessive dose of drug may lead to coma and death due to respiratory failure. Number 2, it causes heart failure and cerebral hemorrhage. Cerebral hemorrhage means bleeding in the cerebrum. The largest part of the brain is called as cerebrum. So next one is the long-term usage of drug can damage the heart, liver and brain. Drug abuse may suffer from malnutrition. Number 1, deficiency of vitamins, mineral salts, proteins, carbohydrates, etc. So individual who abuse injectable drugs, have the risk of having infection like hepatitis and HIV. So steroid drug in female induces masculinization. That is, the female develops the characteristic feature of male, increases the aggressiveness, depression, abnormal menstrual cycle. In males, effect of drug in case of male. In male, steroid drugs increases aggressiveness, depression, reduction in the size of the testicle, decrease in sperm production. Decrease in sperm production that causes azoospermia oligospermia, acetozoospermia. So dysfunctioning of kidney, it causes dysfunctioning of kidney and liver and enlargement of liver, vandalism and violence. So these are the various effects of alcohol, drug abuse. So next one is the effects of alcohol. So what is alcoholism? Excessive consumption of alcohol is called as alcoholism. Excessive consumption of alcohol is called as alcoholism. So what are the effects of alcohol? Point number 1, loss of consciousness and body balance. Number 2, gastritis and pancreatitis. Inflammation of stomach is called as gastritis. Inflammation of pancreas is called as pancreatitis. So long-term effect of alcohol addictions are long-term effects of alcohol addiction are number 1. If the pregnant woman is alcoholic, it affects on the growth and development of central nervous system of fetus. That is called as fetal alcoholic syndrome. If the pregnant woman is alcoholic, so it affects on the growth and development of central nervous system of developing fetus. That is called as fetal alcoholic syndrome. Chronic alcoholism causes enlargement of liver. That is called as alcoholic hepatitis. Then the hepatocytes or the liver cells are replaced by fibrous tissue. That is called as alcoholic liver cirrhosis. Chronic alcoholism causes the enlargement of liver. That is called as alcoholic hepatitis. Later, then the hepatocytes or liver cells are replaced by fibrous tissue. That is called as alcoholic liver cirrhosis. Chronic alcoholism damages the nervous system. Overdose may lead to death. Next one, causes for drug abuse in adolescence. Causes for drug abuse in adolescence. It is a teenage, between 12 to 18 years of age. So it is a transition or bridge link between childhood to adulthood. That is called adolescence. So what are the causes for drug abuse in adolescence? Number 1, curiosity, katurate. Need for adventure and excitement. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಾಧನೆಯನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರಿಮೆಂಟೇಷನ್, ಪ್ರಯೋಗ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರ ಒಂದು ಒತ್ತಡದಿಂದ. ಅನ್ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಆರ್ ಅನ್ಸಪೋರ್ಟಿವ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. Unstable and unsupportive family structure. So these are the causes for drug abuse in adolescence. Next one is warning signal of drug and alcohol abuse among youths. Warning signal of drug and alcohol abuse among youths. Number 1, drop in academic performance. Unexplained absence from school and colleges. Lack of interest in personal hygiene. Isolation, depression and fatigue. Aggressiveness and rebellious behavior. Aggressiveness and rebellious behavior. Next one, deteriorating relationship with family and friends. Last one is loss of interest in hobbies and they develop the hobbies like stealing. They develop the hobbies like stealing, that means ಅವರು ಕಳ್ಳತನವನ್ನು ಕರೀತಾರೆ. The side effect of use of anabolic steroid in female. The side effect of the use of anabolic steroid in female. Number 1, masculinization. That is the feature of males. The female develops a characteristic feature of male. Next, increased aggressiveness, depression, mood swings, abnormal menstrual cycle. Next one is excessive hair growth on the face and body. Excessive growth of hairs on the body. Enlargement of clitoris. Clitoris is a part of female reproductive, external female reproductive system of female. So enlargement of clitoris, deepening of voice, hoarse voice, and stunted growth. So these are the effects of steroid drug on female. So next one is side effect. Side effect of use of anabolic steroid in males. Number 1, acne. Acne means the hair follicles, skin cells are filled with fat or oil and develops pimple. That is called acne. Increased aggressiveness, mood swings, depression, reduction in the size of the testicle, decreased sperm production, dysfunctioning of kidney and liver. So next one is enlargement of breast. Enlargement of breast in case of male. Premature baldness. So these are the side effects of anabolic steroid in male. So next one is prevention and control of drug abuse and alcohol abuse. So measure to prevent drug and alcohol abuse among adolescents. Measure to prevent drug and alcohol among adolescents. Number 1, by avoiding undue peer pressure, educating and counseling the child, seeking help from the parents and peers, looking for dangerous signs, seeking professional and medical help. So avoiding undue peer pressure. A child should not be pushed unduly. A child should not be pushed unduly to problems beyond his or her threshold limit in studies and other activities. Educating and counseling the child. Educating and counseling the child to face problems, stress, and to accept disappointment and failure as a part of life. And by promoting healthy habits like sports, reading book, and listening to the music, performing yoga. Next one is seeking help from the parents and peers. Help from the parents and peers should be sought immediately so that they can guide appropriately to solve their problems. So looking for danger sign. Parents, teachers, friends should identify the danger sign of drug abuse and initiate proper steps or treatment. Last point is seeking professional and medical help. The help can be sought from the qualified psychologist, psychiatrist, and de-addiction and rehabilitation center. So these are the preventive measure of drug and alcohol abuse. So that human drug and alcohol abuse. Okay, thank you very much.